Hey everybody, welcome back. We're out here in the cornfield in the wind. And you can probably hear it in the camera mics. It's pretty brisk out here, 10 to 20 mile an hour. And we're gonna put the old 18.5 foot vertical collapsible whip antenna to the test on the field box to see if it can withstand the wind. A lot of doubters out there, but we'll find out, see what happens. Alright, so let's go and let's see what we got. Come on. Okay, got the mic on so you don't have to listen to all that wind. Next, first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually look at the wind speed and see what it is out here. So come on. Okay, so we've got the wind meter here. It's a Dwyer instrument made in Michigan City, Indiana. And it's what I used when I was a private pilot out at the airfield. Basically, it's got two scales, a 0 to 10 on the left and a 0 to 65 on the right. And in order to use the right scale, you have to put your thumb on the cap on the top, and that limits the airflow. So let's see what we got here. We're on the right scale, so we're running 10 mile an hour. There's a gust to 20 right there, roughly 15. So it's pretty good sized wind out here right now. There's hanging in there. You can see it there. So we've got a pretty steady wind. So we'll put the old whip antenna to the test on the field box and see if it can withstand it. Alright, we got the bag here with us. We're going to put it on this table, work from this area today. So we're swinging around here now. The positioning of the bag is very important. We want to make sure that we're using the leverage of the bag to help support the wind load of the antenna. In other words, we don't want to, the wind's coming from that direction right there, and we don't want to use the small portion of the bag, the narrow portion. We want to, because it might tip it over easy with the loading of the antenna and the wind. So we want to make sure that we're running even with the wind direction coming in from the side of the bag here. So we're going to go ahead and put up our big old antenna here. This is an 18.5 foot whip. We're going to use all the length of it. All the way out here. I can feel it. This is a nice whip because it's actually pretty lightweight, and the wind loading on it is pretty light as well. I found it's not too bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and mount this up here. Okay, it's got some drag on it. Got a little bit of binding on the threads. Okay, we're on. So let's look at which way the wind is dragging that. So it's dragging it that way a little bit. So let's make sure. There we go. The wind's coming right down, and I don't see any issues there with it tipping over. Looking good. Okay. All right, there she is. She's leaning up there pretty good. Hanging out there. Look at that. And it's holding up on the bag pretty well, not moving at all. We got her pretty much lined up with the angle of the wind there. It's pretty straight on this end. Okay, let's get some radials out. All right, so I got my radials in here. They are 16.5 foot long. We're going to have one pointing to the east. We're just going to clamp it on here. All right, and then our second one, I'm going to have pointing south, right towards the camera there. Throw it out. Whoops. Oh, wouldn't you know. There we go. All right, there. And we'll hook that right there. So let's get this one tied up. We just put a quick little knot. Oh, there's already one in here. Score. Must be left over from last time. So let's go ahead, feed that onto the little stick here. All right, put that in. And we want a little bit of a dip sag in the wire. And the radio, we'll do this one up here. So it's going to be in a V configuration. All right, we got the radios connected here with the Mueller clamps to the coax connection. And we got the rig expert, so let's just go ahead and look and see what our SWR looks like here. All right, let's look at the graph. And, oh, it's too long. Okay. All right, so we need to shorten this up. All right, I'm going to go half the distance. So I'm going to pull this down of that section. I went half the distance of that section. Let's look again. Getting any better? Oh, yeah, okay. So let's go a little bit more. All right, let's go another half section there, or half of the distance again. Let's see what we got now. Oh, okay, 1.14 on the 14.310. Let's pull it out just a little bit, and we might get it a little closer to 14.300. Let's see here. There we go, 14.270. I'll take that. 1.1 at 14.270. That's good enough for me to get on the air. So we're going to get the radio out and see if we can make a couple calls. All right, so we got our Xiegu x6100 here. So we'll go ahead and get this pulled out. We're just going to go ahead and use the internal battery and the mic. Should be good with that. Should have enough internal battery. Get this powered up and hooked up here. The Rig Expert box makes a perfect little spot right here just to sit on. And the coax connects, and we're good to go. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, all right, hold on. I'm gonna have to move a little more over here, hiding behind the gator. All right.
I got Kilo 0, Kilo Lima, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima. And then more letters.
Roger, Roger. Kilo Lima Bravo. Kilo Lima Bravo. Roger.
You're very weak signal, my friend. Very weak, barely copy. I copied before Kilo 0, Kilo Lima. I think there's another letter on the end. Just give me the letter.
Bravo. 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 Over.
Bravo, I got it. Kilo Lima Bravo. You know, amazing propagation, but very poor. Anyway, you're about 55 here in London, Ontario. GTA is London, Ontario. Handle Zan. Zulu, Echo November. Back to you.
So the wind switched on us a little bit. So I had to angle this a little bit more towards the... well, the wind was coming out of the northwest. So I kind of had to angle it more towards the west because it's coming out of the west a little more. I can pretty much watch, just keep it lined up with the angle of the antenna. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. QSL, QSL, you're 5-9 portable into Iowa. Over.
Okay, copy 5-9 Iowa. Oh, are you the I Love QRP YouTube channel, Kevin?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I'm running 5 whiskey out here in the cornfield. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of your videos. Thanks so much for finding me today, Kevin. Appreciate it.
You bet. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. And carry on. Have fun out there. 7-3.
Roger, Roger. 7-3. That standby.
Hey, somebody watches the channel. All right, well, we made a couple good calls. We tested the wind load of the 18.5-foot whip antenna and on the field box, and didn't have any problem holding it up and supporting it. I did adjust a little bit as the wind changed a little bit, just to keep that length of the bag lined up with the wind. So it's a successful test. You can see it up there leaning in the wind. We had a great time, made some good contacts, and that's all we got for today. So appreciate everybody stopping by and watching, and we'll say 7-3 until next time.